So let's see how I do that. I think I am going to use tape also. I think I will do it the same as it was. So this is extra because we are wanting, of course, that the box is staying put. So let's throw it away. So let's see. Here is our box. And now I think, let's see what's, I can grab it like this and then put it on. I think I'll do that. But you have to be quick if you are using a hot glue, and I am going to use a hot glue because I think it will be better. I think it will be better, yes, but you have to do it quickly. You just have one spot, and that's particularly scary enough. What do you think? Do I use a hot glue or do I use I think I don't want a chance that it will be go on. So let me grab some other glue. Let's see, I grab my B7000. I believe in other countries it's E6000, but it's really good glue, and I wanted to use it also, so I use it for the edges. That, then I go just a bit in the middle, yes. Yes. So I flip it around like this, yes, but I still want to use a little hot glue, just in case. So I turn it around, and that was my hot glue. Turn it around and I wiggle it immediately on its place. Make sure you have it really going everywhere. And I think I did it. And then again I can push it. Oh, I still can feel the hot glue inside. Now I am pushing the glue with my hands on the inside of the cabinet. And now I am going to grab my gun before the whole floor is glued together. Okay, so I think I am getting it all done. What I really want that the glue is all sticking together with the door. Yeah. I like. Yes. Oh my god, it's lovely. It really is. Now the front is still not closing as I like, but let's have a quick peek. Oh my god, how nice is it? But I want to make it dry for a night. So yeah, I like it. Oh my god. Yeah. I'm so proud. You also can leave it like this when the albums are in and you're putting it on your dressoir or your big cabinet. You can also leave the doors a little open. Nice. Now I still not decide if I leave the front, this front, do you know what I mean? This front, if I leave it black or I cover it with a stripe of paper. I don't decide yet, but I decide later what it's. I think black is nice, but we decide later. So I think we are going to do the measurements for the albums. Yeah, let's do that. So let's begin making 2 albums. So this is the first one I already made with a pull. So when it's in the cabinet you can easily pull it out. So this is it, and the measurements are in centimeters 15 by 18 centimeters double. That's the chipboard you are going to need, and the spine is 5 by 18 centimeters, and that you need once. And in inches it's 5 7/8 by 7 1/8 inch. You can do 6 by 7 if you like. Just measure the inside of your cabinet if it fits. So you can use every size you want. And for the spine it's 2 by 7 1/8 inch. So that's that. So let's begin on how I did this first one. And of course, because I was using the tape, I am continue using the tape, and it's not always handy, but I really like it this time, so I am continue using it because it's fast and easy to go. But if you are covering your spine with just paper, then please use whatever your choice is going to be. But I must continuing doing the duct tape. next one and leave enough gap between the chipboard. This, it's, yeah, how far it goes, 3 millimeters in my ruler. So now I attached the duct tape, and now I am continuing using the duct tape all around. So just laying it on top of it, and then I cut it shorter. And really, when I am done with the duct tape, I think I am going to need to clean my scissors because they are really sticky. So the next one, just laying over it and let it fall. It's really, really good tape. I believe it's construction tape, and you can buy it everywhere you like. I even saw for my Dutch viewers, they have it by a very cheap store called The Action. So that's not expensive. Now the last one. Yep. Yes. That was the last one. Now I am going to cut the same as you do when you have used paper. Then you cut the corners off, and I always do the same as I am using the vinyl tape. And I also use some black vinyl. I always like to use that, but I hope I am in frame. If I don't, I apologize, because I have to need the space. So now it is done. Now it's done, so now I fold it around without leaving a gap between the chipboard. And when you think you are done, then fold everything inside. This is really a quick way to make a nice album. Oh, my chair is nice wiggling. Still forgot to put some oil on it. That. Now I do the corners just a little inside. And yes, I opened my window today because it's nice weather outside and then it's hot upstairs, so I did open my window. Oh, by the way, do you remember that I was feeling on my leg yesterday? Now, I really thought there was some bug on my leg, and I thought it was under my trouser, so I pull it out and I can't find anything. So last night I was not having any issues with it, but this morning when I was awake in my bed, and I feel the exact same thing on the exact same spot. I thought, really, there is a bug under my blanket. So I pulled my blanket away and I looked and I looked and I can't find anything. Now, do you believe that? So what I did is I put the blanket away and I lay in my legs on top of it. So I was just a little viewing on my phone, and then again I feel the same thing. The feeling is when a fly is on your leg. So I looked and I don't move and there is nothing to see. Now, do you understand that? I totally don't. I still feel it sometimes when I do just like now, and I think it's a phantom fly. Yeah, a spooky fly. I really can't understand, but if you have any suggestion what it can be, then notify me. Now, this is done, and now we are going to put some black paper on the top. Now, I like to use some tape, especially then the edges are supposed to be not coming loose when you are using your album. That's why I always like to put tape on. I really like that. So let's pull this off. Of course, I am going to use extra glue. And I put it on. And the size of this black is just a little smaller than the album. And for the second page, alrighty. This is going to be on the left. I was wondering if I am using the right size, but yes, I am. Now for the middle, because I have used the duct tape, I don't need to use extra stability for the spine, because the duct tape is really not tearing apart because it's construction tape. But if you like, you can cover your spine, whatever you have, of course. You can use everything. You can use just paper, or you can use bookbinder's linen, or you can use leather, whatever you like, of course, please do. don't have to make the exact same thing as I did. So, oh. So this is going to be on top of this. Yes, alrighty. Now we are going to first do the decoration, and for this one I picked this paper. Yeah, so let's do the same thing as the black one. So I'll continue. So I finished my outside, and now before I do the inside we are going to use these two brads. And if you don't have this or this, use whatever you like, because you can use any other thing you like, or whatever you like, whatever you have in your stash. This one is also nice, but whatever you have, you don't have to use exact the same thing. Now I am going to measure the middle. So let's see, 2.5, that is the middle. Now the first thing, I like to use my glue gun so I know it will stay put when I putting it in. So just like that. Then I am using just a little bigger one, because these are just a little larger than the small brads. So then I make a hole just big enough to put this in. And then I stuck it in, and then it's that. And then on the inside you just open it and give it a real flat push. That's the outside. Okay, so let's do the inside. So you have to need, first I put the hot glue out. Yeah, it's a nice little one, but if you don't pull it out, then everything is going out. So I grabbed 2 pieces of papers, and that is going to be in the middle of this. And let's see, did I make it white? Yeah, it should be. Yeah. So the first thing I do is put some tape extra on your chipboard. Then the paper in this, how you call it? Crease? I don't know if I am saying it. In this gap. And the paper is really nice and good attached to it, so it really stays put. Now I do my black also with tape. Just do the other one and the same time. And the last one. Now I want to use just a little extra, and I know it's not necessary, but I really like it. I really want that the spine is good attached to the chipboard, because we have made a little extra, so I want to use a little extra tape, just enough to make the spine very, oh, that's too big, that's too big. This is enough, yes, that's enough. Let me see, first burnish this really good. So, now I peel it off. Yeah, like that. Alrighty, now we can put the paper on. Put some glue on, if you like. Yes, that's the first one. This will go on here, and this one overlaps. So, yeah, just give it a push. Yeah, let's do the other one. Turn it around, make sure it's even with the other one, and when it does, just laying it flat as it is, and you give it a real good burnish. So that's it. Make sure in the middle. Now we are going to gently across the gap, spine, and gently make sure your paper is really good attached to the tape. So gently fold it in, so the paper will attach inside the gap. Turn it over and do it again. Inside. Really needs to be sure that your paper is steady. Yes. So, yes. Alrighty. So now we have two albums. Where's the other one? here is easy. So we have 2 albums and they are really fitting well in the cabinet, of course. Let's grab it and let's see. Let's see if it fits. I just turn this over. So this one, and you see I have left enough room, so it's nice to fit. And then when you close this down, you see that the album is in there. Oh, I love it. I love it. You have enough room to pull it in or out, or even you don't have these pull outs, then you still can. But if you want to make it larger, I don't have to make it larger because I don't feel like, and I think this is a nice way to use, yeah, the album. So yeah, let's make some hinges and put some pages in here. And I still am using just one paper pad from Prima Marketing. So now, and let me see, yes, I don't decorate the drawers outside because I don't need to. What I mean is I don't put anything on here because I want to make sure that I have enough paper left. So I first go do the insides of my album. And let me see, I just have one big, let me see, I have enough paper. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 whole pages, and just a little cut apart. So what did they say? 17? That's enough. That's enough for making this album, especially because we are using 15 centimeters. So you can use 2 whole, just one page of 30 by 12 by 12, and then you are going to need 6-inch. Yeah, so you can do it. I'm babbling, yes. I am going to measure the inside pages. And the binding system I am going to use is, I can put another on here if I like. Yes, then this is gone. The binding system I am going to use is, I saw it, Shelly Geigel use it a lot, and I am going to do the same thing on this one. I was playing around with the system, and I did an album, but it's not finished. It's an album what I do outside without the camera, but I really like it, and I am going to use it. So yes, let's measure. So let's make the pages inside the album, and I already did the first, so I try it out. And like I said, I am going to use Shelly Geigel hinge technique, and it's similar as you are using a waterfall, and I really like it, and I did try it out on an album what I am making off camera, outside or whatever I want to do without filming. And I was trying it out. I always do try new things out what I did not use, and I did try it on this album. It's not finished yet, but it's quite laying flat, and I am using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, five pages, and as you see, it really is flat, and I really like it. And especially if you are making the pages not too bulky, then it's really nice to use. So and because this album is particularly going to use for photos, then I am not making it too bulky either. So that's why I choose this hinge, and it's just about using a waterfall. And so let's get started with these pages. So I use 4 pages, and for the measurements I use A4 paper. That's I did how you call it. This one is 29.5 by 21 centimeters, but I believe in not every country you have them standard, but then you have to cut your paper down. So, but I am use A4. I assume most of you do have A4 papers, but if you don't, then I am cutting my pages. Let's see if I am right, what I am writing down. I'm cutting it in 14.5 by 17.3 centimeters, and of course then you have to cut 4 times for the 4 pages. And for the inch it's 5/5 inch by 6/6 inch, and of course you need it 4 times, and then you have to score. So first of all I am going to cut it, and I am cutting it 6/6 6. That's 6/3, yeah, I believe. Just checking. 17, yeah, that's okay. So that was 6/3 by just check before I do anything stupid. This is 17.3, and then this is just the whole page, isn't it? Why is it 14? Oh, yeah. Where's the weight? Just wait. The 14.5, you can skip it if you are using the A4, because let's give it a minute. So I just cut my paper in 17.3 centimeters or in 6/3 inch, and then what I did was I score a 1/2 inch for my hinge, 1/2 inch, then I fold it, and then what I did is I score it at 14.5. No, it's just, wait just a minute, it's 5/5 inch score. And then I score in my cutting area, and then I just fold the page down, and then what you have is another page. Yes, you have. So this is going to this is the hinge. It's going to be in the album, and we just created another page, and the size is just perfect because it's not going over the hinge. So that's what I did. Yeah, I remember now. It was yesterday that I did it. My memory is not just as good as it is, but that is what I did. So let's do it again. I still used an A4 and I cut it in the long way at 6/6 of an 8. So it's 6 3/4. Yeah, I cut it down, and for the centimeters it's 17.3 centimeters. Then I score it at a 1/2 inch. Fold it down. And then of course you can fold it down just if you like. But I am going to score mine at 5/5 of an 8. So then I have the perfect size. You see? I think my blade is again, because I'm using it so much. Yeah, it's okay. So now we have 2 pages. Yeah, loving it. Love, 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 love that. So let's do it again. 6/6 of an 8. 6 3/4. 6 3/4. Cut it. Score it at a 1/2 inch. Fold it down. And then I score it at 5/5 of an 8. And which way you fold it, it's not, it does not mind. 3 4. And do not throw these away. You always can use them for hinges for the next project. So don't throw anything away. Score at a 1/2 inch. And score at 5/5 of an 8. Yeah, perfect. That's done. Okay, the next step is putting some tape on the hinges. Don't cut it down, don't cut it down. Because normally when we are using pages, then we are cutting just a little of the edge. But same as you are using a waterfall, then don't cut the edges, because you are going to see them. So the last one. Yeah. Alrighty, now let's make sure you have it on the right way. And now we are going to glue it in, and you can use it as the same as a waterfall. You decide where you want to be this hinge. Now I use tape, and I also use, I could use my normal glue, but for this particular reason I use this, yeah, I use it for glue because it's really good. And this is just the matte accents, but you also have the glossy accent. I have it downstairs, but this is really good glue, and you also can use it for for glossy things, but this is the matte. But it's really good glue. And because I really want that the glue is, hello, I just use it. Why? Just use it in a minute, so why it's sticky? Let's see. I think something's... No. Holy crap. Why are you stuck? Yeah, now it's coming out. I think so. Oh yeah, I was thinking of that. Let's grab a piece of silk. I was thinking that just a minute. But okay, it's just glue. It's just glue. Now, are you now doing it? Yeah. I think there was something in it that get in the way. So, now, move this aside. Now for the first one, I am not having that much room for the front cover, and I don't need that. So I just figure out where I want it to place, and just a bit of the edge, not much, but not too close to the edge. And when I am satisfying where I want it to be, I just burnish my hinge. Yeah, so that's the first one. Now the last one I do on the same side as the white one. So when I glue these two down, then I know how much room I have on the inside for the last two. So this one is going to be on this side, and I do make the hinge on that direction. So I put it in place just where I want it to be, and as straight as I can, and I just put it down and I burnish the hinge and the tape and the glue just nice together to the other paper. Yeah, so now what you do, now we have 2 pages already inside. So now I just do this on the other side for just a moment. Now we have, you can measure the inside. For me it's 4.5 centimeters, but if you like to use, you can measure. I do it in centimeters. So my opening is 4.5 centimeters. Now we have make 2 pages left. So what I do is 4.5 centimeters split in 3. Then I have 1.5 centimeters each. So that's 1 and that's 3. Now if you like, now 1.5 centimeter is quite big, but then you can work inside or just making flowers in. But if you like to move this page a little to the middle, then you do. You decide where you want to place your hinges. If you are putting this just a half a ½ inch or a ½ centimeter, then you do. And then you do the same thing on this, and then you are going to measure the inside and you split it in 3, and then you have a bit less of a gap than 1.5 centimeters. That's how you decide where your hinges are going to be. But I decide I like it this way. So I don't have that much room for the covers, but that's okay, because I like to have more room on the inside, so I can place much of photos or embellishments or whatever I'm going to use. Now you see we have one how you call this, edge from the first one. Now you can decide either way. I am going to do this way or this way for the hinge. Now I like to cover this one up, so I like to place this one on this side. Now I first make it below, then I line it up with the other ones, and then the upper is the same good size as the lower. So it's pretty much the same as using a waterfall. And I saw Shelly using it, and she does as a waterfall. She put the next one and the next one and the next one. But I like to change the last one at this side. I just like it. And for the last one, yeah, it's still straight. The last one, let's see, the last one I want to do it that way. Yes. So I lined it up with my mark, I line it up with the other paper, and then I can stick it all down and burnish. Now if you don't like this this line, then you always can use some washi tape to cover it all up, of course, whatever you like. Whatever you like, it's your album, you can do whatever you like with it. So yeah, now we have 4 pages in, and now we can cover it all up, and I really like it. It's really flat. It's really flat. Even I am going to put papers on, it's really flat, and I really like it. So yeah, now comes the decoration. And you still can make a pocket for, as you know, how I can explain it. Normally we are using the hidden hinge, at least I use a lot of the hidden hinge, and then you have to slide your tunnel over it, and then you have room for a nice tag. Now I hear you thinking, now I cannot make a nice tag. Yes you can. On the side where this is not flipping open, you can make just a large pocket, as large as you wish, and make a nice tag in. So I am going to do that. Yeah, stay tuned.